Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here. Hope you get inspired for Christmas. Beginning of the season, I saw lots of beautiful wrapping paper everywhere I went. Dollar Tree, I saw wrapping paper on Instagram that people were showing and buying with ballerinas and swans and just beautiful colors saturated with just pastels and just like dreamy images. I really liked looking at them, and every time I went into a store there were rolls of it everywhere that I was tempted to buy. Some of them were $1, some of them were like $7 a roll. I have wrapping paper from last year that I still haven't used. Anyways, this is going to be a short video, hopefully a short video, just showing you how you can use what you have at home. I told myself this year that I wasn't going to buy any wrapping paper this Christmas. So I have tons of these paper bags. My kid's dad, whenever he goes grocery shopping, he always has, he buys those recyclable bags, but he never uses them. They just end up just staying in his trunk. He means to be green, but just never works out. So I end up having a stack of these paper bags in my kitchen. So I decided that this year I'm going to recycle them and use them to make wrapping paper for Christmas this year. So all you have to do is take a bag, cut it open like this. Basically it comes like that with a handle. And then you just peel off these handles carefully like this. Just lightly pull it and they come right off. And then you have a whole sheet of paper for free from whatever store you have these paper bags. That's all you have to do is take off the handle, and you can even paint these and reuse them to make your own gift bags. You cut off this square. Here are left with this piece. And these can be used as liners in your recyclable bags that are made of cloth, so you can keep the bottom clean. And then you can discard them after in the recycling can. So basically, I cut off the handles now, I cut off the square, and then I'm left with this sheet of paper. So all you're gonna do is grab your favorite paints, glitters, colors, glitter glue. I have a lot of paints in tubes, so my little kids, all they have to do is squeeze them on the paper. So you just take the colors that you want, you squeeze them on the paper, you rub them around on the paper with a brush. I like to use a fat paintbrush like this. You paint all over, you make crazy designs, and then you have your own wrapping paper. You can smear glue on it, glitter glue, and wash your hands after. It's a lot of fun. I actually did this with my 3-year-old to help him get creative with color and, you know, tactile hand-eye coordination. So anyways, so then you just take your paper, you paint all over it, and I will show you what we did. Here is just like a scribble design that we used. We used a lot of different colors, fluorescent paints, glitter, and this is going to be used for wrapping paper this year. Here's a really pretty green that we did, 3 different greens. And we just used a large table. We taped it down with painter's tape to keep it from moving around. There's the blue painter's tape. And then we smeared the gold glitter on the green paper. And then after you're done with your paints and you let them dry, you can cut them into sorry, I'm trying to do this really quick because my battery's gonna die. You can cut them in smaller sheets to wrap your handmade presents if you have them, or whatever presents you're gifting. My son and I made a bunch of these adorable little styrofoam snowmen, and we're going to be using our wrapping paper that we painted by ourselves. We're making Christmas ornaments inside of our homemade wrapping paper. So that's how those turned out. Super cute, really easy to make. And so we started wrapping them this morning before he went to his grandmother's, because today is like the one day I have off from watching him. And we started wrapping them. Now he helped me cut the paper and we put the little snowman inside, and then he's gonna help me finish these up when he comes home tomorrow. So he has a present to give for Christmas, to give to his cousins and family members that he didn't have to really go and buy or pick out, but he helped create them, and then he'll have that memory to last a lifetime. So just to show you a couple other designs that we did, my son actually did this one, which was cut down. It doesn't really look like anything now because the sun's kind of really bright, but it's basically just a bunch of paint he splashed on. We were listening to Christmas music when we were doing this, and this is actually the end part of the paper bag that we already used up. And the other end of the art piece that he painted looks like this. It has a little bit more detail on it, and there's like little shimmers of gold glitter bits. And as you can see here, this is the almost finished wrapped paper present that we did. And then if you just want to like wrap it with really bright color ribbon that has like sparkles in it, like this red glitter one that we have, we're gonna wrap it with ribbon and tape them up. And then they're going to be cute with their little Christmas tags on them, which we might also make by hand, maybe not. But at least we didn't buy any rolls of wrapping paper this year. We had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm pretty sure he'll remember this for the rest of his life. I'm going to just show you a couple more pieces of paper that we painted. This one has like hot pinks, light pinks, chartreuse green. And yeah, it came out really pretty. This is one of my favorite pieces. And this didn't take much time at all to do. And it dries really quick. We used a tempera paint, which dries really quickly and is safe to use with children. So I will be using these pieces of paper bags that we recycled from the grocery store to wrap presents. Some of them I only had time to just wash with white paint. And then I'm going to wrap my presents, and then afterwards I'm going to take like a sponge in the shape of a star, and I'm going to squish a star in an opposite color of this, maybe a bright blue or red, and I'm going to just stamp the package once I wrap it with this paper. Now, I didn't do as much as I liked, but at least I got several sheets of the paper bag painted. And I also have something like this bright colored pom-pom trim that we can use to help decorate it. That is my YouTube video to help you get inspired to use what you have. You don't have to spend a lot of money on wrapping supplies if you don't have it. And if you don't have fancy ribbon, you could just use like simple yarn to tie your packages with bright colors, make your own gift tags, but just by hand painting them or using a stamp. So I hope that this video inspires you and gets you in the Christmas spirit. I hope you guys have a lovely Christmas. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video.